Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Kat.
I
Drink.
made sure to say that as you were taking a giant gulp of water. It's
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah.
just took a swig.
It's a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, welcome back, everyone, to Greening Up My Act. I'm just going to go into it. You've got
Go.
a beautiful garden, let's say. You got flowers for pollinators, maybe some plants you can eat, some tomatoes. It's
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. It's all native. It's all wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then the deer.
Oh,
It ends up they love plants too. They love
yeah.
tomatoes. They love cucumbers. They love native pollinator plants.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a girl to do? Today, we're going through how to keep the critters out of your flower bed. Welcome to Greening Up My Act. Yes, I'm trying to make this one short but sweet. This is a fun one tonight. Um, yeah, I think we'll enjoy this one because I know you have
Oh, good.
experience with it. We don't
Yeah.
have
Oh my God.
deer
So
really in this
much.
part of Texas. In the
Oh,
city.
what?
Yeah,
Oh, in
I
the
do
city.
have squirrels though, so I'm considering this. So we'll see.
Do
But
squirrels mess with your flowers?
they eat my figs,
Oh, right. You said that. Yeah.
yeah, and other plants. So we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
this. But
Okay.
so we like to start off the episodes by saying who are we? And last time I kind of freestyled it, but would you like to say who are we?
Yes. We are two current slash former marketing writers who look at green stuff, either systems or products or like options for us, and think like we like to research. So we research it and we're like, is this good? Like, does this actually work? Is this actually eco-friendly? Is it not? What is eco-friendly? We also
Right.
ask that question. Yeah, and we kind of try to do some research so everybody else who doesn't have time doesn't have to.
Right. You just listen to
Because,
us for 45 minutes to an hour once a week.
yeah, you learn some stuff because we're learning stuff.
We are learning stuff. This is basically for us.
Yeah.
And
It's a selfish
you
endeavor.
you get to come along for the ride. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah, good explanation.
Thanks.
So I had a few sources. They're kind of redundant, but I mean, Reddit, duh. Savvygardening.com.
Okay.
I found a site called The Deer Guys,
Oh.
Liquid Fence,
Uh-huh.
and then Farmer's Almanac.
Okay.
So that's five, right? That's we were trying to keep it under because we had that one season
Yeah.
where we all had like 30, and it turned into like research papers, and then we're like, oh.
Yeah.
We're writing dissertations on recycling. But
Yes.
okay, so what are we talking about this week? Okay, deer spray. Technically, DIY deer
Mm-hmm.
spray is the idea, but I'm just gonna read what I wrote because I'm a writer and I like that. So,
Yeah.
if you have ever tried to grow something in your front yard, backyard, you probably have some kind of critter try to eat it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, so in the city, like I said, we have squirrels, rats, and bugs, not to mention my own pets. So Ada definitely steals dying plants, as we talked last week. She took that whole avocado tree out
Mm-hmm.
of a pot. But if you live a little further out, you're probably going to get deer. So I
Yes.
know there are definitely deer in the outer parts of Austin. Albuquerque had them for sure. Elk
Mm-hmm.
too.
Oh,
Rabbits
elk.
also. Yeah,
Elk in your
elk.
yard?
Yeah, my in Chama, elk used to lay in my yard at night or in the yard next door.
Wow. That was in
And
the
my dog would
mountains
be
though,
like,
right?
yeah, my dog would be like, we have to go outside now.
Oh
And
my
I'd be like,
God.
elk, they're just
That's
hanging out.
awesome.
Yeah. So deer love a free garden buffet, like
Mm-hmm.
as do rabbits.
Yes.
So why forage in the woods when you can just stroll up to a human's well-tended garden and chomp away?
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple options people say. You can try putting wire cages or nets over your plants,
Yeah.
but some critters will eat around or through them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can't see your beautiful flowers that way. It makes them a lot harder to pluck and pick. It's almost impossible to perfectly cage something
Yeah.
that you're growing. You can try scaring them off with scarecrows. which don't really work for the record.
Oh, they don't?
Oh, no. Please. Have you ever seen those owls that are meant to scare pigeons and they just have pigeon shit all over them?
That's awesome.
I mean, they might work some, but the thing is,
Eventually.
unless they move and do stuff, the
Yeah.
animals know it's like, oh, that's a piece of furniture. It's not gonna
Right.
it's not gonna hurt me. So
That's interesting.
also motion activated lights or noises are a
Mhm.
possibility, but those don't always have the effect, and you might annoy your neighbors.
Yeah.
Guardian dogs are a possibility.
We have talked about them, with the pumas.
Yeah.
And I think it was like Chile or Argentina.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Mhm.
Well, Archie is technically a guardian dog.
Right, yeah.
Dogs are naturally stinky, and they will
Huh?
bark at the deer and scare them away, but then you have to have an outside dog.
Right.
And again, possibly annoy your neighbors.
Yes,
So-
that's true.
Enter deer spray.
I almost said dun dun dun, but that's
Dun
not
dun
really-
dun. I know,
Right,
it is
no,
kind of that kind of thing. So what is deer spray? It's basically stink you spray around your garden to repel deer and rabbits.
And humans.
That's it. And well, yes, as we will find. It starts off strong, but lessens over time, which means eventually you won't have to smell it, but the deer and rabbits still will. Hopefully even after it rains. They have much more sensitive sense of smell than we do.
Okay. I didn't realize it could potentially stick around after rain.
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
It's usually a rotten egg smell. It's usually based on rotten eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic, sometimes
Mhm.
cayenne peppers or other capsaicin, herbs, and oils that deer don't like
Mm-hmm.
is the idea. Some commercial formulas will actually use predator urine. So it's a strong deterrent for deer without having to hire an actual bobcat or mountain lion to hang out in your front yard. So,
Right.
or you just have your dog pee in your garden, I guess. But animals are very sensitive to those smells, and they will, if they smell a predator, they will typically be like, oh, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, because most of these ingredients are natural, and I mean that in like, not the marketing green hooey term, but like they're actual derived from things that occur in nature in their whole form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like not bamboo rayon, but,
Right.
or like it's an egg. It's a rotten
Mhm.
egg. Like that is a naturally occurring phenomenon that doesn't have to be chemically treated.
Yeah.
They're not harmful to critters. It's just
Right.
stinky.
Yeah.
They just deter them. They don't hurt them. They don't kill them. It also won't hurt your plants, your dogs, or your children.
Right.
So it's not a pesticide. It's
Yeah.
a deterrent,
Right.
which is a very interesting concept.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Yeah, you're not poisoning the deer or the rats or the rabbits. You're just
Right.
getting them to go somewhere else.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
So I looked into commercial deer spray just to get kind of an
Mhm.
idea. So the most common recommendation, thank you Reddit, was liquid fence.
Okay.
Camel case, one word, capital L, capital F, liquid fence.
Yep.
So it comes in a ready-to-use spray, or you can get concentrate for larger amounts, or granules, which sounded interesting. But most people like the spray. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the granules. Unlike other types of deterrents, the deer doesn't have to eat the plant to be deterred, right? It just smells the stuff and goes away. It doesn't munch on it and go, well, this tastes bad. It
Right.
smells it. So it also trains the animal like behavioralism, right? It smells bad there. Let's not go there, is the idea. So
Mhm.
apparently the rotten egg and garlic smell mimics the scent of predators, so it scares the animals off.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know
Yes.
that. I thought maybe
Yeah.
they just didn't like it.
Well, yeah, I don't really know the science behind, like, does predator urine smell like rotten eggs and garlic? But I think, if somebody sprinkled a nice dish with sulfur, I probably wouldn't want to eat it either. So,
Right. Yeah.
So Liquid Fence also sells repellents for moles, snakes, and pets, dogs and cats.
Interesting.
Yeah, which I was like, okay, well, I have bitter apple spray also. I might have to try this on Ada next time there's an avocado tree that I plant.
Yeah.
Just be like, psst, psst. But
Yeah,
anyway.
really. I wonder if that
Yeah.
works because I know somebody whose dog digs like crazy in their yard.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't know about digging. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder. They could try
I
the
don't know.
Liquid Fence.
Huh.
I looked up pricing.
Uh-huh.
So a small bottle of the stuff, about 32 ounces, is $10 at like Home Depot or Walmart. Or you could go all in, $30 for a 5-pound batch of the granules. Super easy to use. You just spray it, right?
Yeah.
On the roots and leaves of the plants or around your garden bed. Although everyone I read it was like, wear gloves. Don't wear rubber gloves because the rubber will absorb the scent. You want to wear like nitrile, medical grade gloves.
Funny enough, I never wear gloves when I use it.
Oh, this might be your issue. Does the stink stay? Oh, the stink just stays around. You just have the stink on your hands.
Oh, no. See, I don't want to jump ahead too much.
No, go for it.
Okay, because like I have one. I just looked it up. I have a commercial one, and it's from I Must Garden. That's the brand.
Lovely. Okay.
I Must Garden deer repellent. It does work really well, and it's definitely less stinky. It smells. It's not a good smell, but it's less stinky than the DIY one I tried when I was younger with my mom.
So, okay. It might have like predator urine in it or more. Other
or it's just less concentrated or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not as, I'm
potent.
You.
Yeah.
That DIY one. I don't know if you're going to talk about it.
I am.
Okay, we'll get there when we get there.
Okay. So they say that with this commercial ones, the smell for you as a human will last about 30 minutes until it dries, and then you probably won't smell it anymore.
Yeah, that I believe.
Deer and rabbits will still smell it.
Okay.
You just won't.
Sometimes I actually have the garage door open and my entire garage smells like it. I'm like, damn it.
Okay.
But
yeah, they do say it has a pretty high success rate. So
oh yeah, it works super well.
Okay.
And actually, what I usually do is I spray it on early in the season.
Yeah.
And then I kind of sometimes remember to spray it again,
but they don't come back.
So I
they
do
learn
wonder if
early.
it kind of trains them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
That's nice.
So.
Good. You don't want to get complacent, though. So
that's the thing. Yeah. Well, so my next thing was, well, what if you want to do it yourself? So now we're talking, right?
Yeah.
But I think this is where I programmed in a break. I told you this one's going to be short and sweet. DIY deer spray after the break.
Love it. Sweet.
Welcome back. Okay, so I looked up DIY deer spray, and the deer guys had some pretty compelling recipes, I thought, as did the Farmer's Almanac. But I took these straight from the deer guys. They also sell their own spray, so it's another option. This appears to be... Maybe we should go into deer spray making. I don't know. It sounds like I'm glad somebody else is doing it, though, from what I can tell. So their recipe for a rotten egg and garlic spray. 2 eggs, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon dish soap, and a quart of water. Blend, let it sit overnight, strain, and then spray on plant leaves and around the base. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds very similar to what we did when I was younger.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I said the pros, this is cheap, and you probably already have the ingredients in your house. The cons, you're stinking up your kitchen. You have to wait at least overnight to use it, probably longer. If you don't already have a spray bottle or applicator, you're at the mercy of gravity and whatever pour spout you have at hand. And I'm also not sure how often you have to reapply. So, what did you not love about DIY deer spray?
It smelled so bad that I almost vomited.
Yes.
Like I actually couldn't be near it.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely not something I would ever recommend.
Okay.
Unless you're wearing like a serious mask.
Yeah.
That allows you to not smell things. But even then, I'm like, but you can buy the stuff.
Yeah.
It's got like a cool mint scent to it.
Yeah.
You can still smell it underneath it, but they do mix in some kind of minty thing on mine, which sort of masks it a little bit, but it was...
I
one of
believe
the
you.
worst things
I was
I've
like,
ever
why would you
smelled.
ever make rotten eggs part of your day?
Yeah, like
Ever.
purposely. Yeah.
Like we've been teasing each other about smelling like rotten eggs since kindergarten.
Yeah. And then
Why
spray it aerosolized into the air.
around your house? Like not only will you repel the deer, you will repel the neighbors, you will
Yeah.
repel the solicitors, you'll
Yeah.
repel your friends who want to come
Yeah.
over for dinner. Yes.
It's been a while, so I don't remember if when that dried, if the smell went away. But I don't know. I don't know. It was
I
a horrid experience.
yeah, I believe it. Well, so they had some
Uh-huh.
other options.
Okay.
Like if you just can't get to the store and you've got to get rid of those deer tonight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cayenne pepper and vinegar spray.
Okay.
So this works because it irritates the deer's sense of taste and smell
Okay.
rather than imitating the smell of a predator, right? So it's less stinky, but it just annoys them. So
We
capsaicin,
talked about this before. I don't remember
probably. I talked
why.
about ants. Because when I get
Maybe.
ants, I will just put cinnamon.
Yeah.
They don't like cinnamon.
I think I tried something like this and I killed my plants because I sprayed
Oh.
straight vinegar on them, and they're like,
Oh.
"Ew, that hurt
Yeah, you have to be
me."
careful about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Does it just say vinegar, or is it like
So
with
it's
water?
2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon of dish soap, and a quart of water.
Okay. I think
And
I
then you
just
shake
did
it.
vinegar, so that's
Yeah.
why. Okay.
So yeah, they're using dish soap because it will adhere to the leaves more.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
my plants were so crispy. They're
yeah,
like-
don't spray vinegar on your plants. Don't recommend.
But that might work, actually, if it's
Yeah.
diluted.
My neighbor next door just sprinkles cayenne pepper around
Okay.
his yard to get rid of the squirrels. So that gets
Interesting.
expensive. But he just
That's
buys like
true.
the 32-ounce cayenne pepper and just sprinkles it around.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
So,
Okay.
I mean, the pros to that are obviously it's super easy, it doesn't stink, and you probably, again, have the ingredients in your home.
Mm-hmm.
The cons, you have to reapply it every 3 to 4 days after it rains or after you water your garden. So you have to keep
Right.
it up. So
And I wonder
that's-
if that messes with like snails. Snails
I-
probably don't love.
they don't love
cayenne
capsaicin or
pepper.
vinegar either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do they love garlic? I don't know.
I don't think they care about it as much.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder.
Probably. Yeah. Probably not.
I didn't look into that. The other idea they had was peppermint oil spray because peppermint oil, same idea. It overwhelms the deer's sense of smell and masks attractive plant smell.
Okay. Interesting.
It doesn't always work as well as the stinky stuff, but
Okay.
they say 10 to 15 drops of peppermint oil, a tablespoon of dish soap, and a quart of water.
Okay.
Shake it up, spray it around the garden perimeter and on low risk plants.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like this is sort of could be a trial and error situation.
Yeah.
Because I do also feel like some deer are more aggressive than other
Yes.
deer populations.
Yes.
The ones.
And if they're very hungry
yeah.
and very used to humans is the other thing.
Right. Yeah, like I feel like the ones around my house aren't too bad, but the ones around my brother-in-law's house, which is only like 20 minutes away, are like deer from hell.
Yeah.
They literally will rip out plants. Just
Yeah. They're not just
Rip 'em
munching.
out.
They're destroying. Yeah.
like what the hell is wrong with these deer?
They're more like cows. They're just like, we
Yeah.
own this. Yeah. So I said the pros of the peppermint spray is it smells nice, but the cons, again, it isn't as strong of a deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
It won't really deter the deer if they really want your garden, and it'll wash away the second you use your sprinklers or if it rains. So
Okay.
you have to reapply it every time.
Right.
So the Farmer's Almanac says you should reapply the Stankel stuff every 3 to 4 weeks, which isn't that bad. But they also recommended switching up your methods so the deer don't get used to it.
Oh, that's,
So
interesting.
Yeah. So if it doesn't
Very
work, try something
fine.
else, and then Now there is also you can plant deer repellent plants.
Right.
No guarantees, but deer don't like smelly herbs like lavender, mint, thyme, sage, or rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like fuzzy or prickly things like lamb's ear, butterfly bush, globe thistle, or barberry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bulbs, daffodil bulbs are actually toxic to deer, so watch out for that one. But they also don't like alliums like garlic or onion.
Yes. Yes.
And then ornamental grasses they won't eat generally either.
Bunnies will, turns out.
But bunnies will, yes.
Yeah.
So spray that with cayenne pepper. But yeah.
Okay, so is the cayenne for the bunnies? Or also bunnies?
Yeah, works for bunnies
'Cause-
and squirrels.
Okay. Because I
Yeah.
should try that. Although I will say I think I've complained about this. I planted $70 worth of grasses in my front bed. The
Yes.
bunnies nibbled it
Yes.
to hell and back last year, and now they're leaving it alone. So I'm like, do I just have no bunnies anymore? But it's like actually growing, and I'm so nervous. I'm gonna walk out there one night and be like, God.
I'll just sprinkle some cayenne on it.
No,
Yeah.
I should. I will actually.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. So I was
Or
like, do I need
cinnamon.
to get like
Yeah.
nets for this shit? But
Ugh, no, yeah, see, that's no fun. I don't love nets around.
no, they're ugly,
Especially ornamental,
and expensive. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then the rabbit
Yeah.
will just chew a hole through that.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what rabbits do.
Totally. Or dig under. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, so that's something as a former domestic rabbit foster mother.
Mhm.
The reason rabbits chew through phone cords or anything vine-like is because they have to clear a path to escape. And it is just in their nature to chew through vines, anything that they could get snagged on. That is why you
Whoa.
have to hide your cords when you have bunnies.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
It's like
so-
Peter Rabbit.
Yes.
That is so
So,
cute. Oh
yes.
my god.
Oh, it's terrifying when the first time they chew through a cord, though, because they can't
Yeah.
electrocute themselves. So
Okay. That's
anyway,
fair.
so our next
Sorry.
question, I didn't really say anything about like what claims does this make. I mean, the eco-friendly claims are it's not going to kill the deer, it's not going to kill your plants,
Right.
it's not going to kill
And-
insects, it's not.
Yeah. Which is great. And it's enabling you to grow food
Yes.
for
Yes.
insects and pollinators
Yes,
and
exactly.
birds and all that.
Yeah,
So.
not just the deer in your neighborhood. Which, by the way, we can talk about invasive species. Deer are often uncontrolled populations, and I know they're cute.
Oh yeah.
In parts of New Mexico, they will just wander up to you and eat potato chips out of your hands. So,
Oh my
like,
god.
but they carry fleas and ticks, and
Oh yeah.
they can be very destructive to ecosystems when left
Yeah.
unchecked. So, I don't encourage feeding deer and bunnies.
No, some people have like salt blocks. I'm like,
Yeah,
What are you
no.
doing?
Are you if you're
What
going to
are you
hunt the
doing?
deer? That's like
yeah, no, this is like in the suburbs. I'm like,
yeah.
why?
Yeah, it's, people don't get it.
Like, yes, they're cute.
Yeah, they are cute. And there should be
However-
some deer. I fully believe that deer should be free to live. But the thing is that we have killed off all of their natural predators, and so
Right.
they overgrow. And then we feed them more. So that's not a natural state of things.
No.
So,
And actually, did I tell you about that horrible story about the deer getting hit by the car in my front yard?
oh, you did, but tell the listeners.
I probably even said it years ago. It's been a while. Yeah, this girl, and I felt so bad for her. She was pretty young. She got hit, or sorry, oh, wow. She hit a deer.
Hit by a deer. That was a monstrous deer. Yeah.
She hit a deer with her car, and then she pulled into her driveway, and the deer was like struggling and kind of like just, oh, it was in bad shape. And it was in our freaking front yard, and we're sitting there like, oh God. And went out to talk to the girl, and she was crying. She called her mom. Like, it just felt so
My God.
bad. And she tried to call around to a bunch of animal rescue places, and all of them were like, you cannot save a deer in Maryland. You can't do it because
No.
we don't need them.
Yes.
We don't want to save them.
They're actually a problem.
Yeah. And she was so upset. And then the cop, before she found out she couldn't save it, a cop showed up because she had called. And the cop was like, I can shoot it. And she's like, what do you mean you
Why?
can shoot it?
Yeah.
And so
Not
she
like Bambi's
refused.
mother.
So she refused to let them shoot it. And the poor thing just suffered.
Oh,
And then it died like 30 minutes later. And like, yes, she should have just let them shoot the deer. She, lesson learned, I hope. But, then she found out, oh, you actually can't save a deer.
you're not allowed
It's-
to.
Yeah. So I was like, it was so crazy. It was
Yeah.
horrid. But
Ugh.
I learned a lot too. I was
I
like,
mean,
oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
now I know.
Sometimes you need the Forest Service to tell you what's up.
Yeah, they are nuisances for sure.
Yeah.
But I was
Deer
like,
are
that would have
not.
been pretty wild to just have a cop shoot a deer in the head
Oh
in
my
my
God.
front
You have
yard.
to call your neighbors and be like, don't worry.
Yeah.
It was a cop shooting, but it was shooting a dying animal.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
Should we go on another tangent because we're going to end early tonight? I think?
Absolutely.
Okay, my other tangent is I tell this story. This is a shared story from a guy I dated in college, and he had a friend, Carl, let's say. Carl was kind of a depressive type. He was like the sweetest person you'll ever meet in your life, but like super sensitive
Huh.
and artsy. And he decided to go to clown school.
Okay.
So he went to clown school. And he was driving home one night and he hit a cat.
Oh.
And the cat was suffering and he knew it. And he felt so bad. He's the most sensitive soul in the world. So he went in the back of his car and got a shovel and hit the cat over the head and killed it. Well,
Okay.
unfortunately, a neighbor was driving by with their children and saw this happen
Oh my God.
and called the police. And so Carl got kicked out of clown school for behavior unbecoming a clown.
No.
And he's like, you know, I think of this anytime somebody tries to do something to help. I'm like, you're going to get kicked out of clown school for behavior unbecoming a clown. Anyway, I stole that story.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Behavior unbecoming a clown, my friend. But I also thought about it, though, like, you know, in our current state right now, people get away with the most corrupt,
Yeah. That's
cynical bullshit. And you can get kicked out of clown school for putting a cat out of its misery. Anyway.
Oh,
Behavior unbecoming a clown.
that is insane. I did not know that clown school was a thing.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely, yeah. I mean, it's not like an MBA, you know. I have a friend who joined the circus. She does silks. We were all like, oh, she's going to be a
cool.
lawyer. And she is in the circus.
That's awesome.
She's an acrobat. or an
Hopefully, does
aerialist.
she like it? It
Oh, she
seems
loves
like,
it.
Well, it depends on which circus. Depends very
She's
much
been
on
in
which
several, but
circuit.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, she's in a performing arts troupe, you know.
Okay.
She's an aerialist. She's super talented.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Just give the middle finger to.
Yeah. The corporate setup.
Yes. Yes.
I always think I'm going to do that, and I'm like, I have no sellable talent.
Whatever.
No, I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I would starve to death. I mean, yes, I can do my art. It's fine. It's not sellable. I mean, that's the other thing. Why does everything have to be sellable? You know?
Well, that is true. Yeah.
I wish, you know, I didn't have to worry about my art being sellable.
Yeah, turning everything into a income
Commodity.
stream is
Yeah,
not satisfying on the soul all the time.
No, and so inhumane.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I started writing. I was like, I used to love this.
That's why I don't write fiction for a living, right?
Yeah. No, it's so true. I feel like the people who can continue to crank out like good books, fiction books, but crank them out and they're good. Maybe they have ghostwriters, but
Editors, baby, editors.
yeah. But it's like
all
you can
good
kinda...
books have an editor. There are some very talented writers.
Yes,
The real good books are made by their editors.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking like you can tell when there's one of the two, the editor or the writer, is inspired and like having fun with it. And you can tell when they're not.
Yeah.
And they like I'm just thinking of I read like the Thursday Murder Mystery Club. Is that what it's called? Thursday Murder Club. And that's a whole series and they're on like book 5. And the guy wasn't even a writer. He was like an accountant or something. And he started writing and it's so good. They're so good.
Yes.
And
I love
he's
Dan Brown.
right. And
I don't think he's like the most literary. But the stories are good. It's easy to read.
Yeah.
Great. Love it. I read my first Dan Brown book this year. Sean made me read it. And I was like, oh. And I felt actually so much better about my own writing.
Well, there you go.
I'm like, oh, it doesn't have to be Nabokov, you know?
Yeah, this guy's actually a pretty decent writer. I will say he's actually like pretty solid. Why can't I think of his name right now? Anyway.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Not Larson. What is his name?
Anyway,
they're really good books. But yeah, he clearly is still enjoying the story, but he's cranking them out. And I'm like, I'm so impressed.
Richard Osman. Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
And they made a show out of it with the
Yeah, I
all
think
the
it was
old
a
people you love.
movie.
Yeah, it was a
Yes.
movie.
Every old person. It was okay.
Yes,
It was pretty good.
yeah, it was fine. I watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, fun mysteries are fun,
Yes, they're my
and they don't
favorite.
have to. Doesn't have to be like world changing literature for it to be a good
No.
book. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, he's made a living out of it, and I'm just impressed that he manages to continue to make them good and interesting.
He likes it.
Doesn't always happen.
Yeah,
Maybe because it's his second career. He's like, screw accounting. I don't know what it was,
Yeah,
but
right.
Yeah, he's like, this is so much better. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, so now that we're done with our Patreon episode, in the middle of our, this is a taste of what we talk about in our Patreon episode.
Yes.
But okay, so our next question that we ask is this something a normal person can do or afford? Okay, so yeah, yes. I just did the math for funsies. Okay, so make your own for DIY deer spray. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I know eggs have been kind of expensive lately, but if your eggs are like $3.59 a dozen, which is pretty high right now for regular eggs. Okay, 30 cents an egg, let's say. Single head of garlic is about $1. You get 10 cloves per head, so let's say that's 10 cents a clove. Say your dish soap is $2.99 for 18 ounces, so 10 cents a tablespoon, and water. Okay, water is not free, but the most it'll probably cost you is 0.002 cents from the tap. So I'm just gonna throw.
We don't need to add.
We don't count that one. So 2 times 30 cents plus 4 times 10 cents plus 10 cents is $1.10.
Whoa.
For a little more than for a quart, for a little more than 32 ounces of
and the worst experience of your life.
Right. That's $9.90 less than you pay for the Pro liquid fence.
All right.
So yeah, if
that
you've
is
got
cheap,
the
for sure.
time to make your own deer spray and you want to save $9, yeah, go for it.
I wonder how long it lasts. If it's already rotten, can you put it? Because mine's been in my garage for like a year.
Yeah,
I think
it's fine, especially the commercial stuff. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was just wondering about the DIY stuff.
Well, I'll bet you it's even worse than it's ever been. It might get moldy, would be my concern.
Yeah, or it might get extra effective.
Yeah, it might repel everyone.
Everything.
Yeah, you might look into that. It might turn into like mustard gas or something. Like it's like ammonia all of a sudden, right? You did a chemical experiment. Did you ever hear about that Boy Scout who accidentally like made a nuclear weapon in his backyard?
No.
Okay, look that one up. Anyway, speaking of fun stories, it's true. A Boy Scout actually made like plutonium.
Oh, I think I did hear about
uranium.
this in his shed, right?
Yes.
Yes, I did hear about it.
And he like called the FBI and he was like,
Yes. Yes.
He was like 13.
Genius. Really smart.
Actually, he was not that smart. They said he was like a below average. I mean, he was, that's how science is though. It's not about smarts. It's about doing stupid shit until something works. Yes.
Yeah, totally.
It's more about like, well, I don't know. How does it work? Let's try it. Mustard gas, like, whoop. But that's how we get new things. So
yeah, totally.
Anyway,
that's
so
awesome.
go for it if you've got the time and inclination to make your own deer spray. You might have to spray it more often. Mm-hmm. So, and it's definitely going to stink up your kitchen, but it's cheap. It's easy. If you need it tonight, go make your deer spray. But like,
yeah, or try the vinegar one.
Yeah, if you do have a serious deer problem, try the commercial stuff.
Yeah,
especially the ones that have predator urine in them. They don't stink as much. Or you could, the deer guys do home visits, so they will come take care of your deer problem for you.
There you go. Are they nationwide?
I don't think so. I didn't even notice where they're from. They're probably...
Watch them just come and spray their shit. That's probably what they do.
They're like pest control.
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
if you're
for the woman who has everything. I could see it if you have like an estate home somewhere and
right.
You know, like it's some of the really fancy resorts in some places, they have a hawk. They have a trained hawk that they will just have fly around the pool every day to scare off the pigeons.
Interesting.
If you're ever at like a fancy resort like Mexico or Miami or something, they will have these hawks to scare off pigeons. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So,
what's
get
wrong
a deer
with
guy.
Pigeons are cool.
They poop on the umbrellas.
No, I get
at
it.
The pool. No, pigeons are great. We should do an episode on pigeons sometime.
We
They are fascinating.
Yeah, like literally, Charlie, we just got back from Peru. I don't think I mentioned this on the podcast, but we brought our 5-year-old, and she pointed out every single pigeon that we saw.
I love it.
The entire time. And I was like, it's just so funny. It's just like a different pigeon. It's like so exciting to see a pigeon. And in my head, I'm like, it's a dumb pigeon. But they're not dumb, actually. They're pretty cool.
And the reason we domesticated them for centuries and then didn't need them anymore and just let them go. So
Is that what happened?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're abandoned.
They're like feral cats, kind of. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. People hate them, and I'm like, these are your fault, dude.
That is so fascinating.
Yeah.
That would be a cool episode.
Yeah.
But
also, my best friend, Jen, her nickname is Pigeon, so
Aww.
we have a thing for pigeons. But they're great birds.
Cute.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so we
right.
do a granola rating every week.
Yes.
It's based on how crunchy your granola is from 1 to 5, 1 being soggy, 5 being break your tooth off, and that is obviously what you want. So I gave homemade deer spray a 4.
Nice.
Just because you have to keep up with it, and it stankles.
Yeah.
But it is a green way to deter deer without getting a shotgun. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's affordable too. But for ease of use and still being fine, green-wise, the commercial spray is fine. It's a little more expensive, but it works. And like you were saying, like I didn't go into what producing deer spray does to the environment,
Right.
commercially.
Yeah.
But it's probably a 4 or a 5.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. That's
I was
deer
gonna say,
spray.
if you do take your shotgun to a deer, that would also be fine.
You can.
Depending where you live.
Don't tell our vegan friends, but yes, your community will probably encourage it. Or just, release some coyotes. That's fine.
Or that. Totally.
So, next week we're
Sweet.
supposed to talk about mulch.
Yes, I'm going to be talking about mulch and the different kinds of mulch and why it's good. Why it helps.
I love it. I always forget about mulch.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah.
Totally. Everybody does. It's like a big component of permaculture is like the more mulch, the better. Not like a tree with like a mulch mound that's insane. That's not what I'm talking about. But
you should do it every spring when you plant. You should mulch.
Yeah, like ground cover. Make sure that stuff isn't drying out. That's really what you want.
It's really great. And it's protective in the winter too. So.
Yes, exactly.
Insulation.
All right, cool. What should we ask the kind folks to do?
Recommend us to one of your friends. Or nobody's emailed us in forever.
Yeah, that's true.
We had the young man who emailed us about cars. And we were like, oh.
Right.
And then I haven't heard from anyone since. He was really cool. He was just very excited about vehicles. But we're at greeningupmyact@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I would love to hear from you.
You know what I would love to hear? I would love to hear what people want to hear about.
Yes.
That would be awesome. If you were like, oh, this is cool. This is a cool idea, blah, 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 blah. And actually, I just remembered. I had an idea that somebody else gave me that we should incorporate this season. Anyway, we'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
But yes, please tell us what you love. What would you like to hear about?
We love you.
Could be anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.